Hello, lovely people, and welcome back to Accidental Adult. It is fantastic to see you here again, and today we are going to make Berghol Bi Banaboura or Berghol Pilaf. We're going to start by cutting 2 eggplants into equal-sized cubes. Always use the back of your knife whenever you scrape or pick up food from your cutting board to keep it nice and sharp. Pro tip, save your veggie scraps in a freezer bag to make delicious free broth later on. Salt the eggplants really well, then toss them with your hands to make sure they're evenly salted. Then set them aside in a strainer to drain their excess moisture for 30 to 40 minutes. This is a completely optional step. If you don't want to go through the hassle, you don't have to. But I found that salting them gives the eggplant a much nicer texture, so it's up to you. In the meantime, dice 1 medium peeled tomato. If you'd like to hack the peeling process, check out the link in the upper right hand corner.
شو مالها رايبة هيدي البندوراية؟ مثل تفاحة.
Next, you're going to attempt to blow away the onion gases that are making you cry while peeling them. After that failed, because your knives are practically spoons, proceed to dice the onion.
I should sharpen my knives. These are so not sharp. كارثة. اوه دخلت برو.
Moving on to the burgul. Add 1.5 cups of coarse burgul to a sieve. I'm using a medium grain, as you can see here. Wash the burgul really well until the water runs clear, about 3 to 4 times, removing any impurities along the way, then set them aside. Moving over to the stovetop, we're going to start by drizzling about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil over the onions and cook them over medium heat until they turn translucent. Now normally I'd wait for the oil to heat up and then add the onions, but I already had the onions in the pot, so we're gonna be doing it this way. Once translucent, add the tomatoes and remove the pot from the heat. Gently squeeze the eggplants to drain the excess water, then add them to the pot. Back on medium heat, crush 3 garlic cloves and cook everything together for a few minutes or until the eggplants start to pick up color. Add the drained burgul and give it a little mixy mix. Season with a teaspoon each of cinnamon, allspice, and 7 spices, and half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and fry the spices for a few seconds until fragrant. Optionally, you can also add a veggie bouillon cube. When all the flavors have formed a proper relationship, it is time to drown them. Pour 2 cups or 500 milliliters or 690 grams of strained tomato sauce in the pot and mix. Here's a little pro trick that I like to use. Pour 1 cup of water in the tomato sauce bottle and shake really well to get all that leftover sauce out of the bottle. Pour the rest of the sauce in the pot, and now you have a clean bottle with no waste. Bring the sauce up to a boil, add a bay leaf, then cover and simmer over low heat for 20 minutes, stirring occasionally so that the bottom doesn't burn. In the meantime, we're going to prepare our minty yogurt side. Start by chopping 2 cucumbers into small cubes and adding them to a bowl.
Oh my god, that was so satisfying. بيني؟ واو كتير حاسة حالي قوي. Look at that. Oh my god. Take it easy. Oh no, look at that. معنا بول أكبر.
Pour 500 grams or 1 pound of plain white yogurt in the bowl. I'm guessing that was about 2 teaspoons of mint, maybe? It doesn't matter. It all goes back to your preferences, so season the yogurt with mint and salt to your taste.
A bit more salt. شوي. Amaze balls. فيني أطلقها كلها هي لحالي. أنا طيبة. أوكي. لبن بخيار خلص.
20 minutes later, the burgul should be ready. If you feel like the burgul is undercooked, leave it to simmer for 10 more minutes.
Wowzers. كتير wowzers. صراحة شكلها بشهي. Do you see how we can see each individual grain? This is how you know you did it correctly. If it's all mashed up together, معناتها خبصتوها. وش يعني بالإنجليش؟ Yes, it's spicier than I would have liked it, but it's fine. It will, the yogurt will mellow out the spice, which it's nice. It has character now. Yeah, it's totally intentional. Anyways. كتير طيبة. كتير طيبة والaubergine has a bite to it. It's not mushy because we removed the excess moisture. This is a step that I won't skip anymore. It makes a difference. It does. The burgul has a bite to it. It's al dente. It's so good. That's how you know you cooked it correctly. If there's a little bit of bite to it and if you can see each individual grain, then you cooked it perfectly. But if it's mushy and it looks mushy, then you overcooked it. So keep an eye on it as it cooks and you won't overcook it. Okay. كتير طيبة and the bottom is not burnt. هاي أهم شي. هاي أهم نقطة. دايما بحرق الباطم. هلا ما حرقته. Let's eat. Let's eat. I deserve food. على فكرة كتير ظابطة. كتير ظابطة يعني كتير. بشرفكن. بشرفكن guys.
You can also serve the Berghol Pilaf with some cucumbers. I'll admit I only did that for the thumbnail, but it was pretty good. You can also have the yogurt on the side, or just dump it over the Berghol and have it all together. It's up to you. Either way, it's delicious.
That's some good stuff. Ooh. I like the tingle. حطيت معها شي زيادة. هذا يا جماعة.
حار. حطيت red pepper flakes بس مش كتير. Enough just to have the tingle.
لا أحس فيها. حبيته.
بس ما تزعجك.
That's nice.
And that is all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you aren't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm leaking. شغلني بغني بإيديك وزازة نور الشمس وزازة ضبك بزيادة